Hey Andrew, it's Mark. I'm here to show you my vines actually, and what I do with them and how we get them to grow. Behind me you can see there's 15 vines. Actually there's 15, 16, 17, there's like 18 vines, or either 17 or 18 vines behind me, and then I have 3 elsewhere on the property that are growing. But anyhow, I'm going to show you how I have the fruiting wires, and so you can see what we do. Walk over and you can see each one of these vines is growing on 2 fruiting wires. You can see I have them tied to the vine. I try and split a Y just below the fruiting wire. Now I'm going to tension these. They're kind of drooping right now, but I'm going to tension these back. You can see I have turnbuckles here, but then I'm going to pin them down into the ground on a cable. But these are all the Cabernet Francs, like I said, first year. And I'm looking for fruit on the bottom wire here, and what looks like the top wire here, but I'm going to have another. You can see on this first trellis I have actually a 3rd set of wires, and that is for sort of just handling the leaves and the way the vines grow. The idea and the placement of these actually is so the sun hits them most of the day. They're actually positioned north to south. And then over here we have, I don't really know what this is. I think this is, I don't know, I'd have to figure it out. But I don't know if I can zoom in far enough, but if you can see it, there are little baby grapes growing on each one of these. And each one of the buds, so this would be a bud, 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 there's another bud here. Each one of these buds is capable of 2 bushels of grapes each. Last year we got about 10 pounds of grapes from this and 2 other vines that actually weren't trimmed properly. And they're along this fence line as well. You probably can't see them. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, I'm not sure. So that's the back of the little vineyard here. So it's a pretty simple job, but getting them cut right now or even a little earlier, sometimes in late winter, is best, depending on the type of grape. I'll show you one more thing, is our blueberries. And we have a bunch of varieties of blueberries. I don't know which ones these are, but I have all kinds of one's lemonade blueberries, and I don't know, there's probably about 4 or 5 different varieties that come out at different times of the year. So yeah, a little chicken compost, making sure the pH is right. The shells were on purpose, actually. The shells add calcium back to the soil, so the you can see we kind of made fingers out of them, and the idea is to get the grapes to root out under them, and then as the calcium leaches into the soil every year from the breakdown of the shells, it will help to give the nutrients back. The other thing is the fingers are pine bark mulch, and so they'll break down. They'll probably add a little bit of acidity in the early stages. I don't know, I just like the look of them, and I knew they would break down quicker than hardwood mulch, which we may add now that I have your website that you were telling me about for chips delivery. I actually signed up for that today, so thank you very much. But yeah, we're waiting for, actually, I'm looking at them now. We have, it looks like, I don't know if I can focus in on this. It's a little bit foggy or out of focus. It looks like we have baby grapes coming in on all of these, I think. I don't know. I'll tell you if they do. But these are a cold hardy grape. It's supposed to be great for winemaking. So we'll see. Not a lot of people are making them from Regent because Regent grapes have just, they're not they're a German hybrid grape. They're not a Cabernet. They're not French. They're not, what everybody likes to think that, a perfect grape should be. my perfect grape is a grape I can make wine out of and tastes good. So if it works, I'm going to move forward. You can see I have some peach trees in the back. Those are little patio peaches. And we have a ton of peaches. Well, we had a ton of peaches from them last year. But I have these little things in my yard called squirrels. And yeah, so the squirrels did a number on all the peaches. But these just finished budding and flowering. And I would imagine they don't look like much right now, but these two trees could very easily have 100 peaches between the two of them, 50 and 50. That's about what it had last year before the squirrels got to them. So good luck. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. And until next time, I'll see you soon.